Hi, I just got back from Tuscany again, and my folks told me that I have a mountain of packages in the garage. I already know what it could be, but let's go check right away. Just two arrived, huh? A new bike and most importantly, a pallet of beta material. I already have an idea of what's inside. It should be a brand new modular workbench to replace that one. Because after I made the video about the torque wrench, Beta told me, hey, listen for a second. There's that stuff over there that's a bit beat up. We'll send you a nice new workbench. So let's unpack all this stuff. And with this, look at this beautiful wooden top. I'll show you a really nice wooden top with its frame already attached. There we have the legs, various supports for making the backrest, and then there's the new extendable tube. I've wanted this one my whole life, I'm telling you, it's beautiful. I can't wait to put it back together. Using it like this, we can finally stop dealing with the ones that jam, the ones that don't work, that lose air, and so on and so on and so on. Drawer chest that weighs a ton. And here we've made a graveyard of things. All right, now let's do a super quick disassembly of the old bench. By the way, if anyone wants it, come and get it, and then we'll replace it with the nice one, the right one. Little by little, I'm taking it apart. By the way, I already had a beta drawer chest, this one here, which is full of tools. All beta that I bought myself. Because here they are, because I really like them a lot and I need them here for everything I do. Now I'll see if I need this one or not, because actually I have another drawer chest and maybe I can replace it. If anyone wants it, let me know, write to me. While I'm opening things, I want to point out how meticulously all the pieces are packed. Because this workbench has the feature of being modular. So every single piece is chosen during the configuration phase and then delivered, so they're divided into boxes. But look at this stuff. It's incredible. Every single bracket, every shelf, everything is packed and boxed. This should be a drawer unit, I think. I'm a bit scared. And this one is a shelf, Opa. There. So I'll keep going. It'll take me a little longer. Well, so at this point, I've positioned the legs and now I have to use all my ingenuity. Because you should know that I ordered these things from a beautiful catalog and I didn't use that super configurator you can find at the link below in the description. So I'll show you that you can still assemble this modular workbench because it's simple. So just by looking at it, I think these really heavy tops go down here. This workbench is going to be nice and solid. Here inside, we have the bolts we need. Let's go ahead and place them, put our legs in the right spot. Let's say doing it with two people is probably easier, but we're about to get it done anyway. Okay, great. You know what we need now? A beta ratchet with a 13mm socket. The fantastic configurator you find below lets you customize your workbench however you want and choose from up to 16 different modules. Or legs, like these fixed ones or telescopic ones. Or with fixed or swivel wheels. In short, everything you need to have the perfect workbench for you. At this point, I think it's time to put on the tabletop. This thing is heavy as hell. I'll try to do it by myself. I hope I don't get crushed underneath. Okay, here it is. Man, what a beast. So, the vise goes there. Okay, that's right. That's how it goes, right? On the configurator, you'll find two types of tabletops available. One in medium density fiberboard and one in plywood. Like this one here, nice and strong, I have to say. I'm undecided back and forth. Oh, what's the deal? I'd say it's about 50 kilos, right? It's heavy. Well, not quite, but it's close. There you go, Mom. How nice. Anyway, the dimensions can be 1.60 m wide or 2.10 m. This one here is 210. The finish on this wooden top is really beautiful, shiny, smooth. Anyway, like I said before, there's also the medium density fiberboard version, covered in stainless steel, which for me was a bit too much. Let's move on now with assembling the back wall. I'd say yes. All these pieces, including those, will make up the rear panel that covers the wall. Those in particular are the supports for the light that goes up there. These here are the uprights, let's say. And these here instead are covers that go at the bottom, where you can put an integrated power strip. Now I took a quick look at the back and I realized that this one is the left side. In fact, the hole matches. This will be the right one. And this, I assume, is the exact centerpiece. There it is. They will be assembled one inside the other with these metal rods, ta-ta-ta. And we go all the way up. Let's go. Yes, yes. Okay, let's see how to do that. We said it goes here. Opla, see you next time. Very, very easy, I'd say. Now the panels go on very simply, just slotting in. This one underneath is super easy. There are also the tightening screws that need to be placed between one panel and the other from the back. To finish this top part, we have this beautiful panel. Let's call it that. With the light. Here it is. Fits perfectly. Here we have the light, which I still need to fix. But that's it. I forgot to get 2 of them, so I have a gap to complete my workbench. I had these 2 modules sent to me. One is a classic beta drawer unit, beautiful with a key lock, and the other is this shelf that closes with a door and magnetic closure, also with a key. And now we'll install them underneath here. So the drawer unit goes in like this. We simply place it here on the surface, starting with the first drawer. We have a bit of space to be able to turn the wrench around. This is easy. With this shelf, clearly, things are even easier. First, because it's much lighter than the drawer unit, and second, because we open the door and immediately have access to our holes. Done, just like I told you before. There are up to 16 different modules that can be placed under here. Compartments of various sizes, drawer units with more or fewer drawers, even shorter ones, to fill up this area. There's also the possibility to add more modules over time. And Beta was telling me that this is probably one of the very few workbenches that doesn't require it. Maybe to flip it over, or turn it somehow to be able to unscrew the screws, take apart the modules, then screw them back in and move them. So that's a nice feature. I have to say, now I'm missing the vise to put here because I have these 3 holes and we need to get it. And so after a week of thinking about what to do and what not to do, we've gotten to this point. I managed to hang up the keys thanks to the new display racks. Here are the various pliers, screwdrivers, pin punches, wrenches, torques, and hex keys. All of this is on this wall that I still need to fill up, because I still have to put a lot of other things. But I need the hooks, which haven't arrived yet. Just like the second light up here, which I'll finish connecting later with the switch. So I'll have lighting directly over the workbench, which is essential. In fact, before I had it up here. So basically, I end up casting a shadow on myself. It's still a bit inconvenient. I still need to put the vise here. I have to find one that fits the holes in the workbench because there are already nuts inserted inside here. And then the drawer unit, look here, how nice it is. Now I've set it up like this. So I need to cut out some spaces for my other things. And this is the first drawer. In the second one, instead, there are complete sets. The ratchet with the sockets, hammers, pliers, and so on, and wrenches for the sedgers, while the third drawer is taller. Here I put a bit of everything, so now I still need to organize it, and finally, there are more things down here. Here I have some space where I put this box full of screws left over from various ramps and in here. For now, there's still little or nothing. We have the center on wheels, we'll add more. This way, I also have some extra space down there where I'll probably put the boxes with the various drills and other things. Otherwise, it just stays empty and that's it. Ah, the air hose. This one's already connected and it's really long. Look at this. I mean, it's really long, right? 15 meters. Spectacular. So guys, this is where the video assembly of this incredible beta workbench ends. So I'll see you in the next video where we'll finally use this workbench because we need to make it work. Come on, let's go. Awesome.